Okay, okay. I mean, whenever you want to switch out, just let me know.
What's up, guys? Manny here.
What's up? What's up, Manny? How you doing tonight?
Good, good. Having fun. This is a good tournament. I love this venue.
Yeah,
anyway.
Esports Arena is broken, man.
Anyway, so on this match, Game 1, Como versus Ken, Sonic Cloud.
What's your opinion on the matchup?
This matchup is like scary hard for Sonic. Like it's so volatile for Sonic. Like Cloud, it can be volatile for her, but Sonic, it gets scary. As you can see, this man has gotten up aired and is struggling to use all his resources just to land on the ground.
Yeah, essentially. I mean, I believe the only option you really have to do is like you have to hard read when they're going to up air and air dodge through, because none of your attacks will really beat out.
Yeah. You pretty much have to do that or drift to the ledge.
Yeah.
One of the biggest things that's hard about this matchup is that Como makes it hard, and I think a lot of Cloud players need to play like Como does in this matchup.
Okay.
They, especially on Smashville, you see him camp on the ledge, on the platform, and just charge limit. And when he's in limit form, he just goes on and fights, or just chooses to camp even more.
Yeah, and that air mobility Cloud gets all the buffs, the movement speed buff, the air mobility buff. Like he can fly through
exactly. He's just as fast as Sonic at this point. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And with a big sword, it's just crazy. Yeah. I think probably one of the biggest things I would say with Ken, and like he's starting to do it just now, is that he stays at a specific range with Cloud. Well, Cloud has to think I have to go for a dash grab or I have to do an aerial against them. And that locks Como in a spot where he has to do something. If not, Ken will just get close and do an unreactable dash grab. Right. And things become tough for him.
Right, then it becomes actual mix-up.
Oh, yeah. So far, Como's still, even though a big lead, he's not playing reckless against Sonic, and that's what a lot of people do when they fight Sonic. They have a lead, they're like, oh, I can beat this man up now.
I need to get the kill.
Yeah, it's like, no. Like, Como's actually taking his sweet time, and he ain't got no worries right now.
Oh, yeah, for sure. And especially against a character like Sonic where it's not like Fox or Cloud where it's like, oh, let me get this one hit and cash in like 50 damage. It's usually like, you know, get the spin dash 15 or get the grab into like, you know, one hit conversion.
And sometimes doing spin dash is even very unsafe because the thing about spin dash is if you shield it, you do have the ability to punish spin dash if he goes over you.
Right. Sonic is putting himself in a juggle situation essentially.
Exactly.
He still has his double jump, but it can be very difficult. Como spending the limit there.
Yeah, he wanted to break his shield or make shield poke for neutral B, which is very smart. But now he doesn't have a limit. And I don't know if he tried to do up air or fair. I'm just going to assume that's a misinput because he probably could have died from the 50-50.
Yeah. And now Como without limit, he's got to be careful because when off stage, he's going to have that gimp factor. And on top of that, it does nerf his neutral. He's not as fast, but doesn't matter. He's going to get the kill.
And like, that's the one thing, even Cloud without limit is still a scary beast for Sonic due to the ability of, like I said, he just makes Sonic shield at a specific range. Like, you always see Ken run up to Como and shields at a certain spot. And if he doesn't shield, he gets hit by an aerial. And if he does shield, Como will be like, okay, I've recognized this pattern. I'm going to grab you at this specific angle.
Right.
But so far, Ken is doing a great job overwhelming his speed, mixing up his movement of whether he'll go behind Como or stop right in front of Como and then do something. And I think that's really good. That's what makes Ken's movement as Sonic so crisp that makes other US Sonics want to copy him, you know? That's tough. I look up to him as one of my favorite Sonics as an idol, and I copy some of the stuff he does. I copy everything that Sonic does, but yeah.
Yeah, his run-throughs in neutral are really good, just like that, the run-through pivot grab, because you're essentially Cloud has to throw out the
that was good. That was good. I'm glad he decided to like just go for it and just not care about any repercussions that could have happened in that situation. He took the risk and it paid off. And this is the hard part. This is what gets annoying. Like he's already at 3/4 of the way of limit, and you know, already in the air. Nice drift away from Ken. That was really good. But it's just really hard to just fight Cloud the way you would fight any other character, you know what I mean? Because so many negative things and repercussions come out of it.
And now he has the limit. He is buffed in neutral. He's faster. It's going to be even harder for Ken, and that's why Ken was trying to apply that pressure when he didn't have the limit. Okay. Ken trying to force himself high, but he really needs to go to the ledge here.
And this is one thing I'm liking about Como, because obviously he's played Ken so much. Ken being the best Sonic in Japan. One of the weaknesses Sonic also has is that when he is in the air and he's going horizontally from the stage, people need to go out there and hit him. Like, people are so content on staying on the stage. Like, right now, when Ken is off stage... He SD'd because he lost his jump. But, like, when Sonic in general is off to the side of the stage, you'll see Como jump out there and use a nair to hit his spin dash or just hit his drift in, and then, bam, he's back in a crappy spot. Sonic on the ledge does not have that many good ledge options. That's one of the biggest weaknesses of the character. So you can just pretty much throw him off stage, and he has to play this recovery game where he has to jump, and attack you with an aerial, jump and spin dash, or do any regular ledge option, which kind of sucks.
Right.
So it's like Sonic is very linear at the moment.
Right, because essentially with anti-ledge trapping, it all comes down to your ledge drop, double jump options, and Sonic, that's where he can lag. You know?
Exactly.
The ledge drop, double jump fair, not the most impactful or fast.
It's really bad.
It's pretty bad.
It's
yeah.
really awful.
So
like every time I see someone do it, I'm like, this is really bad. I can't do this move.
Yeah. So I mean, and that's where you can really take advantage of Sonic. Put him on that ledge and just essentially just react. Because essentially just the basic options is what he has.
Exactly. And like one of the biggest things to my knowledge right now is a lot of people will be like, oh, Komo's jumping a lot. Hey, shouldn't Sonic be like anti-airing him? The thing is, Sonic doesn't have a legitimate anti-air against Cloud. Like if he tries to jump forward air, you see Como fall out of it and then punish Ken for it, you know?
Yeah.
Like he can SDI out of the forward air, and if he tries to jump up air, Como can just do nair and wall him out. Like the sword really makes it hard for Sonic to play the rock, paper, scissors of, oh, I'm going to punish you, your jump with this move. I'm going to punish your dash away with this move. And good trump by Como, my goodness, that was so clean. You know, like most situations, fighting Como myself at 2GG Final Saga, there's so many good things he's hit me with, I can't get mad at him. I can't be like, oh, Cloud's lame. Like, no, he is by far an intelligent and reactive player that you can't get mad at this. This is just him playing really solid.
Really solid smash form.
Trying to go for ledge guard. Ooh, beautiful stuff. Forcing Como to recover that in that certain angle. Because there's so much pressure that Ken was doing on the platform by off stage. So good stuff to him. Now we back at a 0-0 position. And another thing I'd like to point out, Komo's use of back air. He crosses people up, like he's in front of you with back air and then teleports behind you. Yep. It's so crazy, like you can't grab that, you can't punish it. You have to respect it and reset neutral. And that's one thing I'm liking about Ken right now, is that he's holding shield for dear life, even though it's about to break, you can tell. But like, he's respecting that character so well.
And there's that last hit of Porter, not connecting, not the greatest move.
Exactly. It's just rough. Sonic's aerials are very like mediocre, except for back air and nair and up air, but like they're still
Right, and it's not as fast. So like if Cloud calls out Sonic and just hits him with up air, like what Cloud gets off that situation compared to what like Sonic gets from hitting an aerial from air to air combat is just totally not worth it.
Exactly.
I feel like just Sonic staying on the ground is just way better.
Oh yeah.
Oh, he gets the limit.
Yep.
He's got to apply this pressure though.
See, see how he did back air, held shield. If he dropped shield, he would have gotten side beat, but he ran away and then he whipped. The thing about this game is that this game has block strings. So one of the block strings, every character has at least a block string. He could have waited. That was very risky, so I don't blame him for going right away. But this game has block strings. Block string is a certain move where you have to be locked in shield. Good job by Ken. Oh my gosh.
These edge guards on Cloud.
Yeah,
that's where
he's doing so good.
That's where Sonic really has to take advantage of Cloud.
It's by far the most dumbest, like crazy. He's doing so well. But as what I said before, one of the biggest things I wanted to say was that those block strings. You see this a lot. For example, Cloud will do back air on your shield. If you drop shield, he will forward tilt you and hit you, and you die. You'll take damage, you know what I mean?
Right.
You have to be locked in shield and respected. That's a block string. Once the F tilt or any other move comes out, you punish the move at that move instead of the initial move you see.
But then there's the mix-up of like he can do nothing. Or
he can just run up grab. So
right.
So far, like Komo's doing a real good job. Is that death? No, it's not death.
Oh, he goes for the dare.
I respect him for that decision, but personally, I would have just forward smashed myself.
Forward smash, angle down.
Yeah, angle down. He would have gotten clubbed, and he probably would have died for sure. But Ken's the Sonic main right now. He's doing his own thing, so I respect it.
Yeah, the dare would have killed too, but just essentially just an input error or like. All right, so Como getting back on stage, but Ken just keep forcing him out and getting this ledge pressure on. Oh, nice usage of Lilat there.
Good job.
Instant punish coming out from Como. How do you feel about this stage for this match?
I don't think it's that bad, honestly. It stops Cloud from doing the I'm a charge limit for 5 years.
Right,
like,
I
can actually apply pressure, so that's in my opinion.
Okay.
So it's pretty a good stage for Sonic and Cloud. One thing I do want to see Como do is like anti-air, like do up tilt, because on the platform it's able so low to the ground that your up tilt goes through the Lilat platform, I believe.
Right.
Good job by Ken, honestly, moving around this man like crazy. He's honestly, if you notice from game 1 and 2, he's been mixing up his movement so much. He's been adapting so well, and honestly, being a player in Japan, you fight other opponents like this who just continuously adapt real quick, so it doesn't surprise me seeing Ken doing what he's doing right now.
Yeah, and that's just something, there's that cross-up with the backer we were talking about, so strong. And Como actually utilizing the pushback from the move to like position himself, and that back throw, not gonna do it.
But he's out of a jump. I respect it. I really do. He could have stage spiked him or just regular spiked him. So he had options covered. It was just the timing was off, or Lilat saved him at the last second by going up and helping him auto snap. Back another. Is he gonna go for an edge guard? Oh, that's death. Okay, I respect.
Oh,
Lord.
Oh, man.
He could have just F smashed, but I respect. Please don't die. Okay, thank you. I was gonna be tight if he died. Like, he's dead anyway. Don't matter.
That's Max Rage Cloud, man.
I ain't even mad about it. Anywho, ooh, nice pivot grab. That should be death. Nah, not really. No rage.
No rage. Going for the dare.
And the dare knocks him up. I told you, his aerials are not that impressive as y'all think it would be.
All right, now Como. I mean, I feel like any up throws should do it, right? Okay, like a throw should do it.
It barely. It was iffy on that, but yeah. Good stuff to Ken. And limit's gone too, so yeah, that's a plus.
I feel like a lot of the kill throws just in Smash 4 in general like are so rage dependent.
So, see that pressure? Like if he drop shoot, he would have got hit by that.
Right.
So like that's what I respect about Ken at the moment. Like he's displaying knowledge of holding shield. Even if it might break, he's still like, I'll just hold shield, why not? Oh, got momentum. Here we go. Oh my goodness, Ken! Oh, he could have spiked it. He probably would have died. Nah, it wasn't. But my goodness, Ken is going off stage. He does not care. He is not afraid right now.
Yeah, triple back there. They're almost clutching out that edge guard.
Nice jab by Como. Keep in mind, the thing about spin dash is that the invincibility starts on the hop. Once the hop phase is over and Sonic lands onto the stage with spin dash, he's vulnerable to anything.
Yeah.
One thing that people don't know about is that Sonic spin dash on the ground, it only loses to aerials. It doesn't lose to ground moves. But if it's in the air, it'll lose to any move, like F smash, up smash, jab, anything.
Yeah.
So that's something that Como's been displaying good knowledge of. And I love this patient neutral we're seeing right here, but he drifted off, Lilac screwing him up on his recovery, and he has to use limit.
Really good. Ken really putting him in a lot of positions to burn that limit.
Oh yeah.
So key.
Yeah, like I don't think we've seen limit be a factor in this entire like set.
Good job. Here.
Overextending a little bit. He had it, but there's the thing about jumping off the ground. It's so scary. This V reversals happen so easily in this game. It's crazy. Nice grab. Right. How are you gonna edge guard him? Ooh, the ballsy roll, but good stuff.
Oh,
that's death. That's death.
Wow. Such a strong aerial coming out from Cloud. Got that 98% rage. Is going to close it out for Como. Now he's up at 2-1 in the set.
Yeah.
See where Ken takes him.
Yeah. And these guys play each other so often, just having a good time, enjoying themselves. Yeah. But the competition's still fierce. They don't want none of them want to lose. So I respect that. I love seeing that good sportsmanship by both of them. The drive to win. I really respect it.
Very interesting, Ken taking him to Smash Bros. And like you were saying, that Smash Bros. Platform really gives Como that safe haven to go to.
Yeah, exactly. And like, but the same thing, tripods apply the same thing. Battlefield, you can't do anything about it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like, see what I mean? We literally just sit here and wait.
Except the fact that he's gonna get limited.
Yeah, I'm just like, you can get it, bro. It's yours. I don't want to take 20% just to get it. Oh, nice forward smash punish.
Como goes high. Ken holding on the center stage, trying to look for this roll.
Oh, nice. Good answer. He tried to jump forwarder, and the risk reward of just getting a 6% forwarder or forwarder that might knock him out versus Cloud getting 2 up airs. This is the kind of stuff that makes it so polarizing in a matchup. Oh, misinput. He probably went to jump. Run off back air, most likely.
There's the limit here. Good stuff for Ken.
Again, jump back and jump. If you jump, you're getting hit. You gotta respect the Cloud's big sword, bro. Like, it's... Oh, my God. That was so beautiful reaction by Como.
Yep.
This man clearly knows Sonic like the back of his hand at this point. I would bet money that it'd be Sonic's can't beat this man, legit.
Yeah, and komorikiri actually being one of the best Sonics in the world at one point as well.
At Cloud, ooh, good tech. That was hard. That was actually that was a hard tech to react to. That was really good stuff by Como.
Yeah. And he's gonna be rewarded with his stock.
And limit. And Sonic can die from the cross slash, so that's what's scary. That's why you see Ken again. Ken's gonna display a specific habit of running in and holding shield, and Como's just gonna grab him.
So hard, and there's the cross slash. We're on Smash.
And he tried to spring out of it too. He was dead. It's crazy.
Yeah, and that could be like the the backfire side of this
50-50.
stage.
Good back air.
Not enough though. Again, trying to catch this landing. Not enough. Oh, and there's
good.
the cross slash.
Yep. That move is actually an anti-air. Yeah, it's an anti-air. So whether someone jumps or approaches, you can legit just cuck them out with that move and space it.
And it does 19 damage. It is such a good risk reward.
It's ignorant. It's ignorant. Trust.
All right, so Ken.
And look, see, that's the pattern. He's gonna hold shield in front of you, and because he respects
there's so much aerials.
Yeah, you have to do it, otherwise you get hit. So it's like a lot of 50-50s. He's not dead. But have the jump and up B, he has to use it. No choice. I'm tight that up B went through the stage, but all right. Sure.
Yeah, Ken. Not only shield, they're gonna get hit with up B and an up air for his troubles. Here's the ledge trap.
Oh, that's bad. You can't be doing that.
All right, Como getting the limit.
All right, that shouldn't have worked, but the mix-up happened.
The mix-up, man.
I respect it.
Ken just trying to hold center stage, not take too much damage.
And look at the deficit right now. Oh, nice draw back here. Now back on one stock, but you can see that Como could kill that man at any point of time with that stock.
Especially with that max rage, man.
Yeah,
I was like, yo, don't get hit by Bear, though.
And another cool thing, a lot of people had an issue of what do I do if Sonic's behind me and I'm trying to land? Keep in mind, if you think Sonic's going to run behind you, you literally have a back air, and if you retreat away, Sonic it runs the risk of getting hit by the back air,
right?
Or just missing his punish. You know what I mean?
Right.
So that's something that, like, you see Como do it. Like, he'll jump in place. Ken tries to go behind him, he just back airs him. It becomes very linear to a point where it's like he's not gonna stop in front of me, so he's gonna go behind me to get the pivot grab to throw me off stage. So it's like
and you can see him with the hitbox there, knowing that he's gonna do that. There's that safe haven again. Como going to that platform.
And again, you see, he tried to apply some pressure, and then he got up here. He literally almost could have died. So it's like there's so much risk reward that character has to go through. You know, there's Sonic versus Powder is a very extremely hard matchup. So it's like it's just so hard.
Even when you're ledge trapping Cloud, it's like you have to respect that ledge drop double jump up air so bad that like that means it's gonna force you to shield. And then if you're just sitting there forced to shield, that you can just as Cloud you can use ledge jump and trying to like just get away from him.
Good job off stage. Ken doing work right now. Oh, the raw nair. Good stuff by Como. And we're back in the same spot you don't want to be in. That was so good. That was so good. Como was like, you're going to jump back on this platform.